thank God for this job that I've been given by the people of Kiganjo to serve them. They elected me as an independent candidate, despite the wave that was here about the yellow wave, the blue wave, and all that. But we thank God because it has been God all through. Against all odds, they elected a very young person. I'm 27 years old, but I believe it is because of my vision they chose me as their MCA. I was inspired to be an MCA since back in 2017. Back then, I was employed I was working as an insurance agent, in an insurance agency. I resigned because I wanted to serve people in a greater way, and I felt that I could not be able to serve them better being employed. So I resigned my job and started hawking. I hawked for 2 years. Then I came back to Mundoro. That's why I've been doing business. Being a hawker back then, I hawked in Juja while I was a student, and even after being employed, I used to work during the 8 to 5 hours. Then after that, I go to sell watches at Kasarani in the evening. I used to sell miambili watches, and God has brought me from that place to where I am today. I didn't have money. I didn't have anything to give them. In fact, my campaigns were very simple. I sell cakes. After selling my cakes, I would get a profit. Maybe I get 3,500. I go and buy a big sufuria. Tomorrow in the morning, I go to our mamas in the village. I talk to them and give them that sufuria to serve them in the future. And they actually gave me votes in large numbers. I thank them and may God bless them. Being elected as an MCA, I've been telling the youth, the first agenda that I have is to make sure that we have at least 2 or 3 industries that are in Kiganjo, so that our people can have places where they can go to work and where they can have something for their livelihoods. My vision is what I sold to the people of Kiganjo. I never talked about any other person. I never talked about any other party or anything. I talked about my vision as Kahura. And that's what people bought, and that's what people elected on 9th August. Previously, we have had instances where people even say they don't even know who their MCA is. They only know the name, but they don't know, they are not be able to access their MCA. I want to be different in this way. I will be there anytime there is happiness and there is sorrow in our villages. I will be there with the people to serve them as their MCA. I've been the patron of a certain group we call Mundoro, people living with disabilities. These people are forgotten in our societies. And I've been praying to God that He may give me a chance so that I can be able to help those people to meet their needs. Because they have so many needs. They have children in school. When you go around within Kiganjo, most of the places are tarmacked. But let's be honest, there are roads that are not passable in this area. And that's why I want to focus first. Make sure that all the access roads are accessible, and that we can be able to traverse wherever we want to go in Kiganjo, so that we can stop having cases of people who have, yes, we have tarmac, but we come with gumboots up to the tarmac road, then we change our shoes.
Katika uongozi, kwanza ukiangalia mara hii, kutoka pale president kuteremka hivi hadi MCA tumetafuta vijana. Manake vijana tumekuwa tukiona vijana wameachwa nyuma. Ukiangalia katika hizi harakati za serikali wanaangalia sana wamama, wanasahau na vijana. Na ukiangalia mambo ya creativity and innovation, vijana ndo wanafaa kuwa involved. Na sasa ndo maana tukachagua Julius Kahura, tukaona huyu kijana amekaa na sisi, anajua mahitaji yetu kama sisi wanalika.
Ni kijana mdogo, kijana mnyenyekevu, kijana anaweza tutolea kazi. Venye tulimuona akiwa mdogo hivi, kulikuwa watu wakubwa wako na pesa mingi, lakini tulimchagua juu tuliona ni mtu anaweza tutolea kazi.
I'm a living example that God can take you from nowhere to somewhere. And I can assure you, just pray to God, work smart, and be focused. It doesn't matter how much money you have. What matters most is your idea. The greatest amount of capital you can have in this earth is your idea. If you don't have an idea, you can't go anywhere. But if you have an idea, you go somewhere.